welcome back to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And my goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision as to whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a particular film. So today, the movie I'm reviewing is called Resisting Roots. And you're going to want to keep watching this review. This sex-filled romance movie by Passionflix is now available in select theaters and on video on demand. The movie is rated R and is an hour and 31 minutes. My movie review mom grade is an F. Obviously, I hated this movie, so keep watching and you're going to find out why. In a nutshell, Genevieve Harper makes the most out of raising her two siblings after her parents' tragic car accident. Trent Fox is known for being a player on and off the baseball field. Can love grow between them? Well, it's Passionflix, so I'm going to guess yes. But wait, this is the first Passionflix movie I've ever seen. Based on this, I'm guessing Passionflix is a soft porn company. I am definitely not their target audience. And let me give you all of the warnings so that you know what to expect in case you're thinking this is going to be a lovely Hallmark movie. Basically, think Hallmark movie meets 50 Shades of Grey. All right, first, let me tell you some of the things that I liked, and then I'll tell you some of the stuff I didn't like, which is a much longer list, obviously. So there is eye candy for everyone. The romance stars the beautiful Elizabeth Posey and the hunky Lou Ferrigno Jr. Now, in case you didn't notice his last name, yes, he's the son of the famous Lou Ferrigno, who's most famous for the original The Incredible Hulk. I love all of her cute yoga outfits. I mean, the two have great bodies and the camera really focuses in on those bodies. I love movie titles that have a double meaning. In the case of this movie, Roots refers to both settling down as well as the root chakra, yoga. Now on to the longer list of things that I didn't like. First of all, this main guy is a total boozer and a player. So I immediately didn't like him. She's basically a slut who sends many mixed messages to this guy. So I didn't like her either. Yes, she's sweet. She has a super sugary sweet voice, but she's like trampy. And so I was like, I guess they deserve each other. There's a lot of dialogue that is super cheesy and very forced and, of course, predictable. There's so much lip gloss, even when the leading lady is going to bed or in the hospital. I hate that. I know I am super old fashioned according to the world, but the couple makes out and gets super intimate before they've even gone on a proper date or really even know each other. The movie focuses so much more on sex rather than true romance. Like Hallmark movies are sweet, right? And romantic without all of the stuff. Then there were just silly, ridiculous things that drove me nuts. For example, if someone were breaking into your house, would you call your sister who's on a date or 911 first? Like I said, some of the situations in this movie are just absolutely ridiculous and dumb and unrealistic. There is some serious toxic masculinity going on in the movie. Almost every line that is spoken has sexual innuendo. Other than the physical attraction that these two obviously have with one another, we don't really get to see any substance to their relationship. Why do they love each other as they proclaim? Well, okay, big spoiler. I mean, I'm sure you guessed that was coming, but doesn't mean it lasts. But that's not a spoiler either. Let me give you some tips for parents. This is a terrible movie for kids to watch. It is all about getting into bed. Really, there's lots of profanity and F-bombs, lots of suggestive moves during yoga classes. We see a shirtless man several times. We hear moaning and groaning during certain scenes. We see a condom. A woman gets knocked up. There's talk of pregnancy. There's talk of death, and on and on and on. There's just a lot of reasons why you don't want to have your kids watch this with you. This is not a family-friendly movie, in other words. So some of the themes are second chances, romance, settling down, lack of self-control, and family. All right. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines on my written review at moviereviewmom.com. So I'll share just a couple of them here with you right now. But in the case of this movie, I wanted to share some really dumb lines. So, for example, Genevieve, again, who has the sugary sweet voice and is gorgeous, doesn't seem to be that bright. She says, money is money. And then another line she says, every time I'm around him, I feel like a less driven teen. And it's a very lusty movie. I mean, that's well put in her words. All right. So let me give you a couple of recommendations for other movies that I thought of that I think are so much better. And, they have some of the lust, but not to the extreme that this one does, that some of the scenes were just super inappropriate, in my opinion. And I think probably because my expectations were that it was going to be a Hallmark movie, just sweet. And so the first one I thought of is A Week in Paradise. So, you get to feel like you're in paradise and see beautiful people. That's always fun. Another one that I thought of is called Two Hearts. And it is more of building a relationship and, before admitting you're in love and before diving into bed and that kind of thing. So check those two out, maybe instead of this one. If you watch this one and you enjoy it, knock yourselves out. But if you watch it and you're like, what? Hey, I gave you a fair warning. So thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me. And I truly appreciate your support. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.